So in this video, I'm going to help you understand speedrunning 1.14 in a broader kind of video. I'm going to watch 3 of my own runs and point out some things that I do and some tips on how to improve your own speedruns. Stay till the end because there's something really cool that I'm going to do for future videos that you can be a part of. So in the top left, we have my 29-minute run. The top right, we have my 26-minute run. And at the bottom is an unfinished run that I had. I had potential to be around 23 minutes. To start off, for all the runs, any structure has first priority. Beyond that, I always go to the savannah first in order to find a savannah village. In run 3, it's worth noting that I looted a desert toolsmith, which is one of the rarest structures in the game. Normally, I pick up some hay bales before killing the iron golem, so I can craft bread after killing it, but I forgot to get them, and I eventually just left the village. Right here in run 2, I considered getting gravel, but the more time I spend not looting the temple, the more mobs will spawn in there. And I go back into the savannah for a village, and I have enough iron to skip killing the golem, which saves me time. Run 3 has a desert temple, so I decide to go loot it, go to the nether, and then find a savannah village after. In run 1, I say something that pretty much sums up why I look for structures in a certain order. If we had a village, this could have been okay, because then we're already going into the desert for lava. I also kill an enderman here, which probably turned out to be a time waste in the long run. In run 2, I mess up a lot of the lava pool, and I barely have enough lava sources to make the nether portal. As I enter the nether, I gather blocks for navigation, while I wait for the nether around me to load in. In run 3, I finally spot a lava pool, and even though it's quite late in the run, I'm very far from spawn, so I decided to run with it. Run 2 almost dies here. Interestingly enough, run 2 and run 3 both managed to start fighting Blaze at the same time. The only difference is that run 3 is much closer to the stronghold than run 2 is. In fact, both runs get 6 rods at the same time, but run 3 leaves the nether much faster. Right after leaving the nether in run 3, I see the tip of a savannah village, and at this point I'm freaking out. And I also waste time by mining gravel here when I already have 2 flint like an idiot. In run 2, my portal spawns in a completely different place in the overworld, but I still find my way back to the village. Who needs F3? It was at this moment in run 3 that I realized that 1, there was no cleric house, and 2, there weren't enough houses to blow up. And over here in run 1, I finally got back to my portal after traveling over 150 blocks for the fortress, without getting lost. Who needs F3? In run 2, my heart starts racing because the village layout was incredible and everything was flowing so fast. And in run 3, I decided to start trading even though I hadn't used all my TNT. I figured that I could use the rest of the TNT while I waited for the Fletcher and Cleric to restock. In both run 2 and 3, I temporarily dropped some items onto the ground, whether it be beds or logs, so I have inventory space for crafting sticks. Another thing that you have to do is fill up slots specifically for wood, which I didn't do in run 1, which wasted time. In run 3, I end up making a brewing stand, which leaves me with 5 rods. And I only have enough emeralds for 16 arrows, but my aim is impeccable, so it's okay. In run 2, I see that there's an ocean, which helps me get to a 1900 block stronghold. In run 3, an eye breaks, basically putting the nail in the coffin, not to mention another eye breaks later on. Despite using most of the TNT in run 1, I didn't actually have enough sticks to trade. I never really learned the reason, but it's probably because I chose all the smaller houses to use the TNT on. And I decided to go bowless, even though I had a bow and an emerald to get 16 arrows. I honestly don't know what I was thinking. And as soon as I throw my first die, I immediately lose angle, going sharp 45 degrees instead of a subtle 20-degree diagonal. In both run 2 and 3, I use a cave to lower elevation, which is faster than digging. In fact, the stronghold in run 3 is exposed. And after 2.5 minutes of searching for the portal room, I finally find it, even though the run was way past dead. And in run 2, I get a weird diagonal perch that turns into a straight perch. And by this time, run 1 is not even in the end yet, so I'll skip the rest of it. But I do want to note that run 1 had a very fast end fight, which I predicted. Alright, 60-second end fight incoming. Now, this is the part you've all been waiting for. In this video, I reviewed 3 of my own runs, but now there's a way for me to review your speedruns. It doesn't matter if it's 2 hours long or just under 30 minutes. All you need to do is 2 easy steps. First, go to the description of this video and join my Discord. Next, go to the reviews channel and put a link of your speedrun there. That's it, that's all you have to do. See you in the next video.